Hey, what's going on, everybody? For those of you that did celebrate 4th of July, I hope it was a good one. Certainly was for me. Just, I've mentioned before, it's nice just to relax, set off some fireworks, have some burgers and dogs on the grill, that sort of thing. Um, there's nothing to see here. I'm just messing with you guys. I thought today we could just do a little ramble. Um, Nothing serious. I just like when, and again, you guys know at this point, but I like to just sit down and just have a nice conversation with you guys and just chat like old buddies would. Nothing serious. I'm I'm debating here, so obviously I have some stuff to show you guys. I'm debating moving forward. I'd like some kind of like structure to my channel and the way I go about things, because a lot of people love the gun content, and the way I look at it. I mean, and especially in the ASMR community, there is a couple. I mean, there's a couple people out there, but there's nothing. It's not really big, like to merge guns and ASMR. It exists, but it's not very big. So I absolutely love making gun content, but I appreciate that's not for everybody. And I've been getting some comments recently where, and I can appreciate them, where I'm definitely showing a lot more gun stuff than anything else right now. So, and also, I mean, just the last several weeks, I've just been buying a gun every week. So I'm debating whether to do like a ramble. So like every Wednesday will be a ramble, and then every Sunday's video could be like a role play or something other than guns or just me talking or whatever. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me, but I do appreciate not everyone's into the firearms, and even if you are, that's probably not the only thing you want to see from, especially from me. So, I guess, like I said, nothing serious with this video. I guess I'll show you the latest buy. It is definitely a firearm. It is the most firearm. So, there. I'll tease you guys a little bit. This was my first black powder gun. This was my, what is this one? The Pieta? It's a 44 caliber black powder. I think it was a Pieta. 1858, I want to say. 6-shot 44 Magnum. I've always wanted this, and finally got to shoot it the other day. It's a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I think I've discovered a newfound passion. It kind of opens you up to a whole new side and a whole new world, especially within firearms. So I've had this gun for a little while now. Finally got to shoot it. Absolutely love it. But I can't stop here. Let's be honest. So I think, and again, honestly, nowadays I used to always say, hey, here's a gun I want, and ship it to the gun store. However, recently, like, I have no desire to do that. I'll just go into the gun store with whatever my budget is, see if there's anything wacky, fun, exciting. Because like I said, I've said this before, I have enough like carry guns, enough practical like home I have enough of that stuff. So I'm looking for goofy calibers, goofy guns. I'm just looking for fun stuff at this point. I think I kind of find that. And there's a nifty little story behind it. So I got the old swashbuckling the Derringer, the OG Derringer. This is a Philadelphia. The Dakar, Spain, 45 caliber. So, I mean, it's a goofy, it's a single shot 45 in black powder. It's something goofy. I have 44s, and now I need to get some 45 ammo. Like I said, I'm just looking for, at this point, and this really matches me, I'm looking for silly, goofy stuff to shoot, and this right here is definitely one of those items. Now, the story behind this is, I don't want to say sad, but I don't know how to put it. So, if my nose would stop itching, they used to come. I don't even know if they still do these or not, but they used to. This was a kit gun, so it was all in pieces, and you would build it. I don't know how old this one is. It's definitely a little older, but basically, a gentleman, when he was a kid, built this with his father. They, built the kit up. They stayed in this wood. And to be honest, it's still in very good condition. You can tell it's been shot before, but not that much. So, like I said, they built it, stayed in the wood. They made it look, they built it, made it look nice, and he brought it into the gun store the other day and sold it. Now again, I have a good relationship with my dad, so I can't imagine doing so. Like, okay, so the example here was when I was a kid, we were in Cub Scouts, and we used to do the little Pinewood Derby races, and I remember distinctly, and I actually still have them, our old Pinewood Derby cars. I remember making them with my dad. They're not worth anything to anybody else. However, if my dad passed away, I can't imagine giving something like that away. So again, I have a good relationship with him, so my view on this is skewed. I don't know, and nobody knows here. His dad just died, and his first thought was to sell this. So I don't know if it's a painful reminder. Maybe he didn't have a good relationship with his dad. I don't know. But like I said, if the roles were reversed and me and my dad made this and he just passed away, I think I'd rather go hungry than sell something like this. Of all the guns my dad has, inevitably he will have to die. I don't even want to think about that, but I don't care what his guns are or not worth. They have that sentimental value, and to me, it's not worth selling any of them. I'd rather keep them, pass them down to my kids or whatever. And the point being was, I paid. Typically, my gun store does a 30% markup on most stuff. I paid $70 for this, which, surprisingly for this, is actually a really good deal. These things go for, it seems like they go at least 100. And again, a 30% markup, and just, I know how, well, here, I don't want to get into that one yet. Quick side note, I took a $400 gun in there the other day, and he offered me $200 for it. So, why is my nose so itchy? Good Lord. So I know the kind of, he nickel and dimes you bad. Honestly, if I had to take a guess, I'd say he gave him 20 or $30 $30 at max for this gun. So like I said, if this was truly like one of the last memories you have with your dad, to sell it for $30, I mean, that can't even fill up my gas tank. So, I don't know. It's kind of a sad story. Maybe it's not for him, maybe it is. I don't know. But, long story short, I got this little 45 caliber Derringer. It's just another. I'm getting into black powder, and this is pretty goofy. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but I absolutely love goofy. I'm a goofy person. This is a goofy gun, and I will have as soon as I get. I bought plenty of black powder when it went on sale, so as soon as I get some, I think you can actually, yeah, right there. I have plenty of 44 caliber, and I even have a box of 50 caliber. I don't even have a 50 cal, but I have a box. As soon as I get some 45, I'm shooting this little thing, and I bet you it's gonna be a good time. It should be a fun little time, honestly. But so here's the Derringer. I don't know what else more there is to say about it. Like I said, kind of a sad story in my opinion, but it's funny. I was working the day that my brother went in. A gentleman recently passed away, so his collection went to the gun shop, and he was there just checking it out. And one of the guys behind the counter that works there showed him this and said, "I bet you Dylan would like that." And he sent me a picture of it. I said, "If that's there tomorrow when I go, I'm buying it." So they know me so well. Like I said, it's goofy. I think it's actually pretty cool. What it is, just a little black powder Derringer. I bet you this thing makes tons of smoke. It's probably a lot of fun. Let's all be real here. So there's that. Like I said, it's goofy. I love that sort of thing. And I guess I'll just chat your ear off with this guy for a second. This is the Charter Arms Bulldog that I bought. I went over this in one of my prior videos. 44 special out of this was definitely no, it was no slouch. It was a good amount of recoil, but still very manageable. So my options were, and again, my brother went to the store before me, so he sort of saw the new inventory. My options, and what I was going to do originally, was just keep this, because it's a cool gun. I bought it brand new for $420. It's just, the grips are rubber, and they just sort of peel back. I mean, I don't know how well you can, they literally just peel back. They're very bad. And actually, if you peel hard enough, the screw will just pop right out. They're that bad. So what my original plan was to just keep the gun and buy like a nice set of wooden grips. That way, it's wood, so you can't peel it. So that was my original plan. And then when my brother went to the gun store, he saw that he had a gun there. And so I was like, absolutely, let me check it out. So I brought this, I went to the gun store, and it was a Charter Arms Bulldog, so the same gun. It did have an external hammer, which I'm a fan of. And it was a little older. I want to say like 90s, maybe 80s. It was blued with wooden grips on it. And let me tell you, I bought this gun a week ago, or a week prior to him having this gun in the shop. So if he never got this gun, or this guy's collection was brought in sooner, I would have bought the other one, hands down. I loved that thing. It was smooth, it was beautiful. Just absolutely loved it. I know, I'm talking bad about you. I just absolutely loved that gun. So my original plan, after I saw it, held it, touched it, I was going to try to trade him this. I just bought it a week ago, brand new for $420. Shot one box of 44 special, so 25 rounds through it, and I was willing to take a little hit on it. I mean, I get it's technically used, like, but what I was trying to do is get him to give me that bulldog and this for even exchange for this. And because like I said, he wanted 70 for this, and he wanted like 250 for the Charter Arms, the one that he had. And so in my mind, what's the math on that? That's like $320. So that's me taking a $100 hit on this gun, which honestly I was okay with. I mean, it kind of is what it is with used products. So I was fine with that. And he looked me dead in the face and said $225 is the best he can do. So that's the reason, 100 and whatever of why I usually don't sell guns. The only reason I was going to sell this is because I was selling a 44 special Charter Arms Bulldog, and I would be getting a 44 special Charter Arms Bulldog. So I was essentially trading for the exact same thing, and I was going to get a little Derringer out of it. But you see, it's almost hysterical to me because, again, this was $420 a week ago before when I bought it, and you're telling me it's not even worth the price of a $250 like 90s Bulldog. So politely, I declined his offer. I'm just gonna keep it. Like I said, it's brand new. I'm just gonna buy some grips for it and be about my day. This is I'm gonna bring this out like once a year, maybe twice a year. I'm not gonna shoot this like that often, just because of the price of ammo and just sort of what it is. It's goofy. I would never carry 44 special out of this little guy for carry. I mean, that's insane to me. So it's just a fun gun, is my point. So I thought I'd tell you that little story. Yeah, like I said, it would have been nice to do a trade, but I'm not taking a $200 hit on a gun that I shot one box of ammo through. And this, I get it. I'm not bashing on him whatsoever. I get it's a business. You have to make your money. But he pulled up that they were selling for like in the $300 range on Gunbroker used, and you offer me $225. So why wouldn't I just go on Gunbroker and sell this for $300 something? It doesn't make any sense to me, but regardless, I just gonna keep it. Buy new grips. I just thought it was a funny story that literally a week after I bought this, in my opinion, it's a little older, but a cooler version of this shows up at the same gun store. And the only reason I bought this was I thought it was kind of unique, like a little 2-inch, I think this one's 2.5-inch 44 special. I thought this was unique, and then he got the same thing again. So that's all for today. I'm gonna go plunder some ships. Just messing. Yeah, like I said, just nothing serious today. Just a nice little ramble. I love sitting down and making these with you guys. Like I said, if you celebrate 4th of July, hope it was a good one. Certainly was for me. And if you have any video ideas or anything, please let me know. And I guess I will leave it there. Until next time, I'm gonna go plunder some ships. And I guess the British are coming. Hope you all have a fantastic day. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.